Oh, how can I be this hungry? I live in the land of cookies. Nom 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 nom. Hey everyone, Dan here from the Diamond Minecart, and welcome to another Minecraft mod showcase, where today I am super afraid and freaked out because ever since I installed the mod that I'm going to show you today, the lightning storms haven't passed, and look what has happened to Trayaurus and Grim. This is Trayaurus right here, and this is Grim. What is going on? Lightning, explain this to me. Well, hopefully this is only temporary, as we are going to be exploring the creepiest mod ever, the Shadow World mod. And what this mod does is add in a brand new dimension and world that is designed to freak you out to the max, and also provide a whole host of new and awesome things. So without further ado, I think we should get straight into this mod, and there's pretty much nothing to show here apart from the portal, which is made out of lapis blocks, and you're also going to need a shadow lighter, which requires 1 gold and 1 flint to create. You light the portal up, and then we'll go through it, and then I'll show you all the items and mobs and crazy things. But I hope we can fix these guys soon. Trayaurus, how you doing, buddy? Oh god, you're seriously broken. Grim, you okay? Oh no, they're broken. Look at it's kind of funny. Look at his nose. You kind of like an iron golem. What's happened to all the code? And I don't even know what yours supposed to be. Maybe like a nether wart or something. But I think we should get out of here. So this mod is really unique in the way that it works. So we're gonna go straight through here, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So let's pop straight through here. Trayaurus, Grim, you keep yourselves safe and sound, okay? I don't think they're gonna go far because they're pretty broken. I can't believe that actually happened. But here we are. We are in the Shadow World. Now, what we do now is we actually get given this book right here, which is called Dan TDM's Diary. Now, this will actually be your diary, so whatever your username is, that will apply to your diary. And let's see if we can just walk out of here a second. Check this out. This is what your whole view is going to look like. I'm deadly serious. So you're just going to be plopped into this world, into like a Slender-esque kind of world with creepy custom music, creepy custom everything, and this diary. So let's open up this diary, which looks super cool, by the way. And as we open the pages, look, it kind of flicks through like this, and it's really cool. So basically, you start off with no entries in your journal, and it will start with 1. But because I've already activated and unlocked another page, that's why this is appearing up. So the first one will be, I finally arrived in the Shadow World. It's very dark, and I think I'll need lots of torches here. So this is your first entry, and then as you go around and explore the mod, you will get more and more information, which we'll find out in a second. So because we already seen the shadow grass, it says day 1 shadow grass. This grass grows everywhere. It's blue, and sometimes small white things appear. It's not very interesting, and then the rest of the pages are blank. And you've also got different tabs as well. You've got show all, you've got show items, so when you come across certain items and also craft them, they will appear in here, and they'll tell you more about it. We've also got blocks as well, which is shadow grass, so that comes up here, and then you've got all the others as well. We also have entities, so mobs and stuff will come up here, and other as well, which is just like other kind of story things. And I thought that was an absolutely awesome idea. So what I'm going to do now is bust out a bit of the old night vision potion, just to show you what this world looks like. And then, look, it just looks incredible. Hello, strange creature. These are like dragonflies, I think. These are shadow dragonflies, and we'll get to these later on. But look at the size of that tree. It is ridiculous, and of course, if you haven't got the night vision potion, this will look a lot different. You're not going to be able to see in front of you, and it's going to be super creepy. We've also got lots of different flowers. Look, as soon as you kind of highlight over something, you get on the top left, you get a little sound, and it also says the type of diary entry that has been added. So now when we go into Dan TDM's diary and move it over to, let's go, it should be like blocks maybe. So let's just go to here. There we go. Indigo shadow flower. Very bright indigo flower. It's a good light source, but maybe it has some other uses too. Very interesting. And a black flower, it's made of shadows, so it is quite useful. Now let's grab one of these, and I think we can make certain things out of this. Yes, you can. You can actually make shadows, which is a very, very good item in this mod. It can craft lots of different things. And let's take a little bit of a fly around, shall we? So right now, if I press F3, we are in the shadow plains, and I'm pretty much the shadow type of every single biome. I just cannot believe this tree is being held up by a 2x2 log right there. That is That is literally insane. So let's have a quick fly around, and then I'm going to hop over to another place where I've set up some stuff, and we'll have a look at literally everything else. So here's a massive ravine. Be careful. If you fall down there, you're done for. You're dead. That literally will kill you. So ravines are bad in this world. What if we got this side as well? And then we'll take a fly over the whole thing. Got another ravine, which has... Does this have a bottom? It does not, so you are going to die there as well. We've got a jungle biome over here, a shadow jungle, which looks really cool. And in a moment, I'll remind you of how creepy this place is going to be. And then you've also got like Tiaga biomes, you've got ocean biomes. What is this one? This is an ocean, so that's really cool. You're never going to know where you are. This one is a desert, and there's loads of different biomes, loads of different plants, loads of different life. It's crazy, and it's super creepy. So let me just remind you of what this is going to look like. So this is what it's going to look like in your survival world. Yeah, exactly like this. And if we grab some torches, either brew loads of splash potions of night vision, or you go ahead and just put down loads and loads of lights. What was that new entry we just got? I didn't see it just then. This one, go across, keep going across. Shadow sand. I found strange blue sand and call it shadow sand. I think I can smelt it into glass. Very nice. So it's a very, very cool book. I really, really enjoy this kind of adventure element where you're trying to collect all the pages and stuff. Very Slender-like. And we've also got like new ores and stuff as well. That'll probably open a new entry. Let's see what it says about that. Let's go to blocks. There we go. And it should have shadow sand, azurite ore. This blue ore looks very cool. I call it azurite ore. Very nice. So what I'm going to do now is skip over to a place where I've set up a load of stuff, and we're going to learn even more about this creepy place. I'll see you in a second. Right then, so we have arrived, and I've kept it on the spooky setting just to keep it as creepy as possible. And I think it works very well. So let's get straight into this. And the first thing we're going to introduce you to are the two brand new ores in this mod. The first one is azurite ore, and the second one is bloodstone ore. And when you mine up the azurite, you'll get these azurite shards here, these little azurite balls. Very cool. And when you mine the bloodstone ore, you'll collect the ore, and then you'll have to smelt it into the bloodstone. And then each of these kind of sections has a complete tool set and also has an armor set as well. So very nice colors. Actually, I like the azurite color, and the azurite sword has 6.5 attack damage, so just below diamond, but it's actually quite common in this world, which is very cool. And they've also got like a plus version of every single sword. I'm not sure how you get them because there's no recipe for them just yet, but they do have a very powerful attack damage. So this is 3 plus the normal one, so very cool. And then the blood one as well, we've got the full set here, the plus sword here, and then the full armor set here. So what we're going to do now, also note, look, that my diary is completely different now. How crazy is that? Because I've seen loads of different stuff, so very nice. And also what we're going to have a look at now is some really interesting and cool items. And the first set are these up here. Now these can be crafted, but I think they also appear in some of the dungeons as well. So we've got jumpers, traps, heal stones, invisible stones, and a weather toggler. Now I'm not going to go through all the recipes because they're kind of complex. Do forgive me if I get a couple of things wrong when you start exploring the mod, because there's literally no information on this mod apart from here's the book. It's going to be an awesome trip. So let me just show you how to make the jumper. You're going to need a jumper item, which is something found in one of the dungeon chests, and loads of shadow stone, which is normal cobblestone in the shadow dimension. And this is very cool. As soon as you jump on it, it will fling you into the sky. But of course, it's pretty creepy because you don't know, oh my goodness, when you're going to hit the ground. So that is the jumper block. We also have the trap block, and I'm pretty sure that will set you on fire when you're in normal mode, which is also very creepy. We then have the heal stone, which when jumped on top of will start to heal you up. We also have the invisible stone, which will turn you invisible. Check this out. I'm invisible, guys. Check it out. Awesome. So I am now invisible. And then we've also got the weather toggler. I'm not really sure how this is going to work, but let's try it anyway. I jumped on it. What's it going to do? I'm super creeped out right now. Let's break it and see if it does change weathers anytime soon. And then we also have some other interesting items like the pedestal. We also have golden soul furnace and the soul furnace. Now, every time you kill a mob, you will get a soul, or you have a chance to get a soul. And then the golden soul is something we'll talk about later on. So the normal soul furnace is crafted by taking shadow cobblestone and put it in a square like this. And then you can use the souls as coal, which is really cool. And we've also got shadow crafting tables and advanced shadow crafting tables. Now, I'm not sure what the difference is between these and normal crafting tables, but let's have a quick look at them. This one kind of has just like a normal crafting table. This one is huge, so I'm guessing there are going to be massive recipes in this. And the quality of this mod, by the way, is absolutely incredible, so I'm sure this is going to be an absolutely huge mod. And it's going to be incredible, and I'm so excited to show you guys. We've also got the pedestal, which requires one azurite shard, which is made by taking just one of these and putting it in a crafting table. And then you also need shadow stone bricks, which is crafted in exactly the same way as normal stone bricks. And this is just a cool decorative item. So if you take this pedestal here and then put this ancient sword on top, it's just a really cool way to display items. Let's do the same with the golden apple there. Very nice indeed. Then you just break it and you get your item back. Very cool and very nifty, and probably one of the nicest looking display cases I've ever seen in Minecraft. Very nice. And then we also have different sets of everything. So we've got like shadow wood sets, we've also got shadow stone sets, we also have shadow sets, and I went over how to get shadows earlier. And we also have the ancient sets, which I'm going to be using today, and I think these are only available via either trades with dwarves, which we'll also get to in a second, or by loots from dungeons. So I'm going to use this ancient armor set here. It looks really cool, and I think they're going to add like the enchantment afterwards. And I'm still invisible. That's a little bit odd, but it looks kind of cool, right? It looks kind of cool indeed. So let's move on to some other cool items, including the jumper item, which is found in dungeons, as it says. We've also got extra health and dungeon finders. So the jump item, right click, and it will simply just jump you in the air, and you can keep on spamming it as well. So it kind of gives you like a flying ability, which is very nice. And extra health will give you extra health. So let's just right click and see what happens when we go into game mode 0. I'm not sure if it'll give you extra hearts or whether it will actually just oh, it does give you an extra heart. Very nice indeed. So if you eat a bunch of those, you'll get a lot of extra hearts. And then we also got the dungeon finder, which is a creative only thing, I think, or it will be found in treasure chests around the dungeons. And this one works exactly like an ender pearl, but you kind of follow it towards different villages. Very cool. And we're going to use one in a second to go and find one. We've then got some different staffs, which are also found in chests. We've got like controlling nearby mobs, letting things grow, confusing mobs, and also throwing ender pearls. Now the one I want to try is controlling nearby mobs. So let's just grab a zombie quick, and then we'll try and control him, I guess. So here we go. His texture's messed up too. What's wrong with everything in here? It's so crazy. So can we now control this mob? Oh no, I've stepped on something that I shouldn't have. I'll show you those in a second. Right then, let's bring this guy over here. So you right click the mob you want to control, and then you right click and point them where they want you to go. So you can control these guys. So right click on the zombie, and then right click over here, and then he'll move to where I pointed. Very cool indeed. And these mushrooms will spawn randomly about your world, and when you step on them, they make you go absolutely freaky. It's really cool though, a really cool effect. And let me just show you the staff that I'm holding. It's in a really cool 3D model, and that zombie is just appearing in the background. Or is it an iron golem? Who knows? I don't know why this is happening. It's very strange indeed. Then we've got stuff like crossbows, and then some really cool cookies, which I'll go over later as well. Now, we have some mobs to look at. We have a ton of mobs to look at, so I think I'm only going to choose a fair few because I don't want to spend too long in the video because there's so much to go through, and I want to leave some surprises for you. I will go over the bosses because they're super cool, so I might as well do those. So let's choose some of them. We've got light, which I'm going to do. There's lots of stuff that's just kind of shadow versions of normal mobs. We've then got, let's get a, what else should we have? We've got a shadow dragonfly. We've kind of seen them already. Go for a shadow creeper as well, and then we've got a traveling dwarf. Let me just put these up here for a second, and then the two bosses as well. So I'm going to drink a night vision potion so I can actually see the whole thing. So let's just drink that quickly so we can see everywhere, and it really does broaden your view an absolute ton. And we're also going to get a little bit of the golden apple up in here. So let's go game mode 0 and take on some of these mobs. What should we start with? Let's start with the light. So this is a light mob. Ow! Apparently those bushes really hurt. So this is a light mob, and these are kind of passive mobs. They don't really hurt you, but if you attack them... come on. Come on, I got another page in my diary. I don't really care, but I want to smack this guy. There we go. We get a soul, which is used for a furnace and other recipes as well, and some glowstone dust. Very cool indeed. Right then, up next, Shadow Dragonfly, another passive mob. Looks really cool. I don't know if it does anything. Let's see what it drops. Attack. Attack. Come on. Come right here. Come right here, buddy. I want to take you out. I should have got a bow and arrow or the jumper. I should get a jumper from here and then try and jump into his face. There we go. Oh, that was so close. Oh, no, I did. I hit him. I hit him. It didn't drop anything, unfortunately. That is the dragonfly. We then have the shadow creeper. So let's just jump over here. And in the background as well, if we just be quiet for a second, you can hear the custom music, which is so damn freaky. It really is. So this is... Oh, no. Oh, did you see that? It was a shadow creeper and it sucked me in and then exploded me. Oh my goodness, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. We need to do that again in a second. We'll do that again in a bit. We also have the traveling dwarf. Alright guys, so welcome back. Apparently the traveling dwarf will break your game, so don't do that. So let's just introduce you to the two bosses of this mod. The first one is the Shadow Wolf King. Look at this guy. He's like a wither wolf. Absolutely nuts. And I'm going to go into game mode 0 any second now. Let's go into game mode 0 and he is going to attack me. So what he's going to do is fire fireballs at me. And he's also going to kind of chase after me as well. Watch out for the bushes, by the way. Can we bat them back? Nope, we cannot bat them back. And he will also, when we get him to a lower amount of health, he will also spawn in loads of shadow wolves, which will come and attack you. Look at that. Loads of shadow wolves, bigger than normal wolves. They're grey and they will attack you. And let's take this guy down and show you what he does. He will start to regen after a certain amount of time as well when he gets to a certain stage. And let's just take this guy down. There we go. He'll start to go in a big blue light and then he will explode. Fantastic. Ready? There we go. And it will completely blast you backwards. So if you've killed him, then run away straight away. Otherwise, you're going to be in a big amount of trouble. And you've also got this right here, which is a golden soul. And we talked about the golden soul furnace earlier, and that's what you use for that. So get him from bosses. I know it's going to be hard, but that's what you have to do. And the other boss is the angel. So let's bring the angel in. Look at this guy. He's pretty big. He's pretty big indeed. So let's try and take this guy out. He's got an amazing amount of attacks. I think he's a bit more powerful than the wolf because he's faster and he will like attack you and stuff. I'm a bit scared to do this. Yep, he's gonna pound me. Let's try and take him out in game mode 0, shall we? Here we go. He has got a really powerful attack when you get him down to about half health. Here we go. He's yep, he's shining very brightly. He goes up in the air, explodes, ow, and then tries to jump on your head. Absolutely crazy, man. So let's try and take him out. Here we go. Take him straight out. And remember, I have got all of the OP armor and stuff. And let's watch and see what happens to him. He goes into the air, but don't worry, he'll stop in a second and explode into nothingness. Or is it nothingness? He actually explodes into this tiny ball here. Now, this tiny ball will send us to another dimension. Yes, there's so many dimensions in this mod. And that reminds me, I also need to go to another dimension after that, after I've grabbed these cookies. And we are going to go to the angel dimension. And look at that and tell me that's not cool. Isn't that awesome, Shadow Wolf? Isn't that awesome, you little punk? Let's go to the angel dimension, heaven dimension, whatever you'd like to call it. And here we go. So we actually need to take off our night vision because otherwise it looks very strange. So let's just take that off and bam, we are in the angel dimension. Look at this. It's absolutely incredible. Let's have a quick trot round here. We've got some angels in here. How you doing, angel man? They will do trades with you. We've got bloodstones for shadow coins. We've also got chests, which will be filled with goodies. We've got angel boots and angel feathers. And a massive tree in the middle. Really cool kind of blocks and stuff. And one of the coolest things as well is one of the vehicles of transport. Now, these are super awesome. And let's just see if we can find one. We're just going to kind of float over here. Go down here. I haven't been this far before. It looks like it does just kind of... Where does this staircase go? Just off the edge of the world. Fantastic. It will take a little bit of a longer time to kind of spawn everything in. But what we're looking for are... Wow, look at all these guys. This looks like it's where it's at. Oh my god, there's a party going on in here. They're all like in their own little houses. But what we're looking for are skyboats. Now, I think I might just grab one from Creative because these are usually parked... these are kind of parked around the place, and here we go, a flying skyboat. Let's spawn this in, and you can ride this thing. you can actually ride this thing. You use the W, A, S, and D keys. There's some in the distance right over there on the right-hand side. And you use your mouse to point up and press W to go up, and then the same with down. And then you use your W, A, S, and D keys to kind of turn around and stuff. Very cool. And you can also add chests and stuff to these as well. So some of these will spawn with like ender chests, angel chests, and stuff like that as well. We've also got some jumper pads over here. Very nice. It's a quick way to get to the top of Angel Island, and this is literally fantastic. I love this mod. It's a very new mod. I think it was only posted a couple of days ago, but it's very unknown. But I think it's got the potential to be as big as stuff like Divine RPG. It's crazy. It's so good. Now, one more thing I want to show you, or two more things even. I need to show you the dungeons that are in this world over here, and this is the overworld. This is not where I want to be. There we go, that's better. So we're going to go ahead and find a dungeon right now. So let's follow these over here. And of course, if you've got the really small render distance on with the original, if you haven't used a night vision potion, then you're going to be in massive trouble trying to follow these things, because they just go into the darkness and they will just lose you. It's really tricky to keep hold of them. Where did that guy go? He's over here. So these will point you towards a little building that will then point you towards, and you can go down into a massive labyrinth, which I think is where you find the bosses when you explore them quick enough and long enough. Let me go, where am I going now? Where did that go? Where did that go? It's going down. That means we found one. So is there going to be one right under here? Let's have a look. We got Dungeon Finder in our entry, and here we go. We found one. This is weird. It's like inside a cave. Look at these caves, by the way. They're absolutely huge. And this is what you're looking for. These can spawn either on the surface or apparently in caves as well. And you just need to go through the front door. It's kind of messed up here. Look at that. Go through the front door and you'll find these guys, dwarfs. And they will trade like golden souls for shadow coins. You've also got shadow coins for azurite. Very cool. May I come through, please? And then you go down here and you'll find lots of different kinds of dwarves. Very cool. We've got like pools of water, and these corridors will go on for absolutely ages, and you'll be spending your long, hard Minecraft days just looking through all these rooms, finding loot, trying to find bosses, and all sorts of other stuff. It really does resemble a stronghold. They've even got like libraries and stuff in here as well. But check out all these dwarfs. They're so cool, aren't they? They're really cool. They're all hustling and bustling around. Oh, wow, I haven't found this room before. Very nice. We've got mossy planks. That's something I haven't seen before either. And look at this. It's like a library without books, but there is a library section as well. And now what I want to show you is one more dimension, which is the cookie dimension. And yes, you heard me right. It's the cookie dimension. What we have to do is eat a teleport cookie, and you'll be instantly zapped to the cookie dimension. This mod is insane. I cannot stress how much this has impressed me. With all the diary stuff, it just adds that element where you want to collect everything. And there's a lot to collect and a lot to discover. So let's get to the cookie dimension. Here we are. We're welcome to the cookie world, everyone. So we got chocolate milk for water. We got chocolate on the insides. And I'm going to show you the best part about this world in a second. Let me just get up to the top here. Get into game mode 0. Hopefully I'm a little bit hungry. Yep, I'm a lot hungry. So watch me right click this. I am eating the world. I am eating the world. It goes down like snow, and you can eat, I think, pretty much everything. At least the cookie blocks here. That is incredible. We've got cookie pigs as well. Check this out. I feel like I'm filling up a Pokedex right now with this diary, but look. Oh my goodness, so amazing. White chocolate trees, and this is the cookie dimension. Very nice indeed. So also what I want to show you is this really cool item, which is the chat cookie. If I just quickly go into game mode 0, it's just a hilarious little item which will show up a little thing in the chat. Hello Dan TDM, I like cookies. The best part, cookie was slain by Dan TDM. So those are chat cookies, and they're tasty and they're awesome. So I think that's pretty much going to end out this mod showcase. Hopefully when I get back to the lab, Treoris and Grim are feeling okay. But apart from that, this mod is incredible, and I'm so glad I got to show it to you guys. So if you want to check this out, then please do go to the description below and go and scare yourself silly. Everything will be jumping out of the darkness. It'll be super scary, but also super awesome as well. So go and check that out in the description below and let your adventurer take hold and just be amazing. So also, if you happen to be new to the channel, then please do subscribe and join Team TDM today for daily Minecraft videos. And if you did enjoy the video, a like would be greatly appreciated too. So thanks again for watching, everyone, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye!